Uh-oh. Hear that? Get 'em, Tom. Another one bites the dust. That's not right. And another one bites the dust. Sit still. Another one bites the dust. He ain't gonna call the cops. And another one bites the dust. Hey, time to type to pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean and even make it call your spouse. So why don't you come on out and see what we're talking about? We got you on camera. But first, is anyone in the house? Look, we got your chat logs. We got you by the balls. And when the police pull up, we give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado. He on the stroll. Pulling up on bears from Colorado Pet Patrol. Another one bites the dust. That's not right. And another one bites the dust. Sit still. Another one bites the dust. He ain't gonna call the cops. And another one bites the dust. Royce K did it, so you know it gotta slap.
Hello.
Hi.
My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. We're a nonprofit organization that basically catches people on the internet having relationships with children.
Oh, okay.
We have 116 arrests. We work side by side with the police, but we have 233 catches. We don't always call the police. We came from Colorado to talk to your son.
Oh, he's my son.
He has a relationship with an 8-year-old child and a 13-year-old right now.
Oh, really?
We have everything from start. I'm not going to show you a lot, but we have everything from start to finish. This is full of videos of him masturbating to the 8-year-old.
It's all online.
Yes, I have a problem with him because his disability.
Oh.
He's on the Social Security, and he sometimes send the money to girls in Mexico, and we talk to him. We get mad with him, and we explain, you don't know these people.
Yeah.
And we already called for in Mexico with one lawyer for the girl over there, because I called her and I told her, how do you ask him to money? And now I get a Social Security for him, but this month I don't give him the money. I told my husband, we need to take care of him because he don't know. We explain and he's just looking at us, and we told him, you know, mijo, the Facebook is not good because you don't know these people.
Yeah.
And we try to explain him, but he doesn't understand about it. And now the last week, I think 1 month or 2 weeks, I received one letter for Western Union about he sent the money for another girl, but she's my cousin.
So many. Oh, so we have a message from him that he says that he's very into his cousin, and he was saying that he wanted to have sex with his cousin, and it could just be he's saying things. But we didn't call the police yet. We wanted to know if we could go talk to him, but he had told us he lived here.
Let me call him.
Okay.
Because he needs to understand it. Because
is he gonna? If you call him and tell him, will he just run?
Because
will he talk? Because otherwise we'll just have to call the police. I was just thinking maybe you guys give the address, we can go talk to him. You guys could come. We want to talk to him. We want to make sure that he doesn't do this again, you know? He's very bad with this 8-year-old. Very, very disgusting with this 8-year-old.
Yes, it's better you talk to him, and he needs to cancel everything.
He needs to cancel everything because he's going to go to prison for a long time if he keeps this up, you know?
When I received this letter and I read a name for my cousin daughters, I call my other cousin, his brother, and I say, do you know this name? He say, sure, it's a daughters. And I call my son and say, do you know, you don't know that this one is my cousin. You don't know who you send the money. You found the people. And we already had a lion in Mexico for one group because she sent more than $6,000.
Yeah. Scam.
Because my husband, his disability, and my husband tried to take him to the work to teach something, you know, because we say, if we pass away, what happened with him? Because he don't know do nothing. And my husband take him to home on Friday. When he paid to him, he take a shower right away, and he go, where you go, David? He say, because one day he paid to him, and we looked, and he right away run, and where he go? But he come in 10 minutes. He just go outside because we check him.
Jeez.
And he come back. But one day, on Friday, my husband pay him, and he go because I have my cousin here, and he take a shower, and he don't tell me nothing. And he go and come back very quick. And later on, my husband, they work on Saturday, and he give him $50 more. And I told him, but I have only 100. I give you 100 and give me change 50.
Yeah.
He doesn't have nothing.
Is he on
One
drugs?
day, and we say, what happened with your money, David? He just scared. What happened with your money? Where you spend your money? We scared because we think
Send the money away.
No, we don't know yet.
Okay.
We don't know. We think he's using drugs.
Yeah.
Say maybe he buying drugs or something like that, but he stay all time in home. How he use the drugs? He don't change nothing. And we ask, and he don't say nothing. He don't explain nothing. Always he like say, I buy games. Show me the games.
Yeah.
What is
show
the
me.
receipt? Show me the receipt.
Good for
He
you.
say, I throw away. He say, when I buy that receipt, I throw away. Show me the games. And he don't say nothing. The next day, he wake up. No, he don't. He wake up, but he don't come to take the breakfast. And I asked him, I went. He say, I don't want to go to work anymore with my father. I said, why? Because my husband told him, I am not going to pay you anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to give the money to your mom.
Good.
He's going. You need money. We are going to
Give
give
it
it to
to-
you the money you need.
Yeah.
And he say, he don't want to pay to me. I don't want to go to work.
Wow.
I explain him, mijo, it's your money, it's your work. You don't know. My husband, he yell him all day because he don't know. He's like younger than his age.
Yeah.
He's
That's what we
not
got.
like one guy than his age.
Yeah.
I told him, you are not normal, mijo. They yell you more than the normal. And you all day do this, but and other girls spend your money and you don't have nothing. That is not good. No, we don't know that girl. I say, you need to take your money. Don't use drugs and nothing. He don't say nothing. Later he come and he showed me one picture. One girl say, what is that? My girlfriend. Your girlfriend? I don't know. You never go outside. Oh, it's in Galeana in Chihuahua where we live. Say, it's in Chihuahua. I send my money to her. Oh, almost I die. I call my sister. I say, you know this girl? And we know who's her. I get her telephone number. I call her. I say, why my son is send money to you?
Yeah.
Is your husband or what? And my son said, and this girl told him, then she's divorced. And he's paid for the divorce. I said,
Oh, God.
mijo, it's like $200.
Oh, God.
How many times she's divorced? And she said, but she wanna change his son's name. I said, and I called her, and I told her, you need to send my money back because he worked hard for this money.
Yeah.
You can spend. She says she's going to give me the money back, and I get one liar over there. But he don't wanna help me. Then I need all the paper for Western Union.
Yeah.
And I need the paper for Social Security, where I take care of him. You know.
Yeah.
Because he don't know by himself.
Sure.
But I think like he said he can. So I said no more. But 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks, I received a letter for Western Union about my housing daughter. I say, again, David, he just scared. Hey, we can go to where he's now?
Yeah, if we could, that would be nice.
Okay.
I just don't, if you tell him and he runs, you know, we just want to talk to him and then see. I mean, has he been arrested for this before?
No.
Never?
No,
Okay.
never.
Never. He didn't do anything like in person, but he was saying he was going to come to Colorado in a month. He says he goes to Pueblo or
month
Denver.
Yes, I have my son over there, and we have piñata for my granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
He come with us. We went over there just a little weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Just this Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday. Yes, we drive that car, and he come with us.
Does he have a red car?
And yes,
A red Chevy Sonic?
Yes, it's
Okay.
our car.
That's what he said. Okay.
Yes, it's our car.
Does he live with Jason?
Yes, Jason is my other son, but he's not our son.
Yeah.
He just
You
come
just
with
kind of
us for
adopted him.
10 years
Yeah, that's
ago,
cool.
uh-huh.
Good for you guys.
Seems
yeah.
like a nice.
Yes.
Seems like a good
He-
guy. You guys seem like you got a really good family. That's why we came, you know.
Yes, he
Normally we
live-
could just call the police right away, you know.
He live in Phoenix, and he moved over here, and they want to rent.
Good.
They want to stay here, but I take care of my parents, and I had too many people.
Yeah,
And
no, I
now
get it.
when they rent, I told my husband, because we're very sad when we help them, but I told my husband, but they will need to know how live alone.
Yes,
And
especially
maybe he spent his money and his own.
you're
he
gonna
don't
realize
have
it,
money
right?
for-
Yeah.
We thinking not, but
We were really curious, like the way we talked to him, if he was on drugs. We were curious, but we don't know.
it's good. And you told him that he need to cancel everything because
Yeah.
we try to help him, and he's not. I told he's not normal. He's in Social Security, but he's younger than his age.
Mhm. Well, I'll tell you, the police, they probably, I don't think they would arrest him. They would make him get help, though. He's what's gonna happen is if he keeps doing it, he's gonna go to prison. You know, the first time they luckily don't get in much trouble, but every little kid on there that we have, he's on it. He's on it. I mean, we have 11, a 13, and an 8-year-old, and he's on every one of them. You know, that's why we came 10 hours. We drove because it was just getting worse. And then he had mentioned about his cousin. We don't know which cousin, but he said it's a younger cousin and he's trying to have sex with her.
In Palomas. I don't know her, but it's my cousin.
Is she younger? Is she younger?
Yes, but she has 5 kids.
Oh God.
She don't have a husband and she asked for money for the guys over there.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you want to go, we're parked over here in the blue car. We could go. We could follow you guys.
Okay,
if you want to.
This way. You
Okay.
can go to the road
And
over
just
there.
be in the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give us the address so we could put it in the map? Do you know the address?
The address is in the Solano, but I don't know his address, but you can follow us.
Okay, what are you going to drive? What are you driving?
En la troca,
So we'll follow you on the truck?
Tenemos que ir con David. Para que hable con que quiere que estemos aquí.
Can you not tell him yet so we can at least...
No.
Yeah, we'll just go and let us talk to him for like 30 minutes.
And we're completely
Hopefully.
non-violent.
Yeah, we're non-violent. We don't hurt nobody. We just try to make sure that this doesn't happen, you know?
We can drive this.
Okay, we're in the blue car. I'll pull in front of your house.
You can wait over there.
Okay. Yep, the corner.
The road. We are
Yep.
going to drive over there.
Perfect. We'll go out that way.
All
Thank you
right.
guys.
Thank you very much.
I'm scared for him.
Oh, no, we're not going to hurt him, I promise.
I try to take care of him. And
I know. We are no violence. We just want to make sure he gets some help.
And you know he's so quiet. He don't talk too much
Okay.
because he have a problem with the speech, and sometimes he doesn't understand, and he's hard to, and he don't speak too much. He's so quiet.
Okay. And we record, obviously, so that, you know, nothing's said, nothing's done.
David, ¿estás en problemas? ¿Podemos pasar?
How you doing? My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. We're here to talk to you about a couple people you've been talking to out of Broomfield, Colorado, a couple young girls. You were talking to her this morning, last night. You know what I'm talking about?
Ellos tienen todos tus videos, tienen todos tus mensajes, tienen todos tus...
We're just here to talk to you. We're not going to hurt you, okay? We're just here to talk to you, bud. We got to make sure this doesn't happen.
You wanna be going?
You want to go inside?
Vamos pasando?
Go inside? Yeah. We're not here to hurt you, bud, okay?
that's fine.
We just want to talk to you. We want to find out what's going on. Do you want us to talk without your mom?
Sure.
Do you want her around or no? Because we have to go over these chat logs. Maybe we shouldn't do it in front of the little guy though, you know. But basically, what we do, we want to go over this, make sure you don't do this again.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
You don't know who I'm talking about?
Sí sabes, tienes que decir la verdad. Tú sabes que es cierto lo que dice.
We'll go over these, but I'm just gonna get you a picture real quick. You don't remember who you were talking to last night?
Last night?
The 13-year-old and the 8-year-old?
Oh, no.
You don't remember this? Do you remember any of this?
No.
No? Is this you?
Maybe.
We kind of already told your mom what's going on, so I mean, the best thing for you, buddy, is to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of pictures in here. Let me just find one.
If you're more comfortable, if you could be more honest, we'll step outside. We'll leave the door open if you want them to stay in here. You don't want them to hear it.
Tienes que decir la verdad, pues ellos saben todo.
We just got to get you to be honest, man. You need to. This is bad. You know who that is, right? Right?
Yeah.
How old is she?
I think he's like 14.
13.
Or
And then, do you remember talking to an 8-year-old?
no.
You don't remember talking to an 8-year-old? This is the 8-year-old you were talking to. You, right here, she says, "Did we tell you how old you were?" And you said yes. We said you were 8, and you asked if you could send a naked picture to her. Do you remember that? Are you just not wanting to talk in front of Mama? You got a fly on you.
Okay.
Do you want to talk without them?
Yeah.
Can we talk to him outside? Is that okay?
Sure.
We're not going to hurt him or nothing, but I just want him to tell the
We
truth.
can go outside. You want to stay?
It's up to you. What do you want to do, buddy? It's up to you. Where are you more comfortable?
What's up?
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay? All right. Come on out here. We'll just walk down here, okay? Do you not want your mom to know?
No.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
The more honest you are with me, the better, man. You know, you could go to prison for a long
Yeah.
time. Do you understand what you're doing is wrong?
Yeah.
You do? Let's stand right here. All right, so let's start over, all right?
Did you need the chat logs on me, or you?
Yeah, I do need the chat logs. Let's start over, okay? Do you remember talking to the 8-year-old girl? You got to be honest with me, man. If you're not honest with me, I have no choice but to, you know, take this a different way. You got to be honest, okay? Do you remember talking to the 8-year-old?
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay to send your penis to an 8-year-old? Do you think it's okay in your head?
No.
Why'd you do it? And again, I'm just asking. I'm just trying to find out what you're trying to, you know, what you're doing.
Uh,
And we're recording for your safety
Yeah,
and ours,
that's
okay?
finding out.
You don't know why you did it? Do you like young girls?
No.
Well, you said you liked your cousin. Do you like your cousin?
No.
Why did you say that?
I don't know.
Again, we're not going to hurt you, man. The more honest you are with us, the better for you. We'll try to get you some help, okay? Seems like you got a great family. Your mom is amazing. Your dad's amazing. They're trying to help you out, you know?
Yeah.
But do you know you're going to go to prison for this?
Yeah.
You do know that?
Yeah.
So why do you do it?
Yeah.
You don't know?
No.
Have you been with a minor before?
No.
Never? So all this is a lie?
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah.
Kinda? Were you gonna go see her in Colorado?
No.
You weren't gonna take that red Sonic that you told her and come see her?
No. That's not true.
Okay, so anyways, in every state, Colorado or here, the law will follow. You can't talk to minors on the internet sexually. When you send pictures of yourself masturbating, that's a felony. Do you know that?
Yeah.
And you were begging her, the 8-year-old, for naked pictures. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
It's child porn, man. It's child porn. Are you on drugs? Just be honest, man.
No.
I'm not gonna tell your mom that.
Oh, no. No.
But we know you mess around a little bit, right?
Yeah, okay.
What is it, meth?
No.
Coke?
No.
What is it?
I just marijuana.
Marijuana?
Yeah.
What else?
That's it.
Is it?
Yeah.
So are you pretty clear-minded? I know you were buzzed last night, you were drinking last night, but are you normally clear-minded when you say all these things?
No. Kind of.
Okay. Are you the only one saying these things?
Yeah.
Is this all you? Like, it's not Jason messaging
No,
with you?
no.
Does he know about this girl? He doesn't, so if we ask him, he's not gonna know about this girl at all? What would he think about you doing this?
Yeah.
Bad?
Yeah.
Because you're 28 years old, man.
Yeah.
And you know what you're doing is wrong, right? You do? Your mom and your dad, it's like they want to help you, they want to take care of you, but they said they've had this problem with you for a long time. This isn't your first time. You're having problems with sending money to all kinds of people, you have problems with talking to younger girls, you're having problems, I mean, how many other girls do you talk to? And I mean younger girls.
Oh, no. No.
Well, at least 3, because we've talked to you with 3. 13, 11, and 8. So there's got to be more. It can't just be us, right? What do you think should happen to somebody that does this? You're still young, man. You know? What do you think should... If somebody was doing this to your niece, because you got nieces,
Yeah.
what if somebody was doing this to your niece? What would you want to happen?
Rachel.
Huh?
Rachel.
I can't hear you.
Rachel.
You'd want someone to go to jail?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't hear you,
No,
bud.
it's fine.
Are you okay right now? You feel fine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go over some of this stuff though that you said. Do you think an 8-year-old has a beautiful body?
No.
Because you said, you keep trying to beg her to send you a naked picture. You like, you have a beautiful body.
Oh.
Do you think an 8-year-old can have a beautiful body?
No.
Okay. You can be honest, man.
Oh, no.
Can't get help unless you're honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not looking for the right answers, man.
We're not.
We just want the
No.
truth. We drove 10 hours from Broomfield, Colorado to get here.
Yeah, we drove here a long ways to talk to you. We could have just called the police, okay? And I'm not saying you're not gonna have to talk to the police. You're probably gonna have to talk to the police. But if you want to get help, if you really don't want to do this, you gotta be honest with yourself, you know? But you have a good support system. We went to your mom's house. We talked to her for, I don't know, 30 minutes before we got here. And they care about you, but she said this is non-stop a problem, you know? Rough Riders. So you talked a lot about having sex with this 8 and 11-year-old and that you wouldn't wear a condom. What if you had sex with an 8 or a 13-year-old, and they got pregnant? What would you do? What would you do? Could you support them?
No.
Who would you tell people, how would you explain an 8-year-old being pregnant or a 13-year-old being pregnant? Does that register there's no way to hide that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're a gentleman and you said, don't worry, I'll pull out and I'll just put it all over your body. Do you think that's sexy to put your finishing all over an 8-year-old little girl, bro? Or a 13-year-old? I get it, you're smiling. Are you nervous? Or do you care at all?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Do you care?
Yeah.
I can come on you, come on your body. And then you said you're 13. I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to do. You said I respect you. Next comment was, do you like my dick? And then all the pictures you sent were from your mom's house, you know? Does somebody want to possibly go tell the parents what we're doing, or?
Yeah, they're gonna, I didn't have them, they're gonna deliver them as soon as they're available.
Okay, cool. Then you told the 13-year-old, you asked her to play with herself and you wanted to do a video recording. So I'm just concerned, how often do you do that, man?
Not much.
Like if we went through your account, that you're on, how many little girls would be on there? Like if we went through your Facebook, how many little girls are you talking to? What I mean by little girls is anybody under the age of 16. How many?
Oh, no.
Huh? None? I promise you there's 3.
That's true.
But that's only us. How many more is what I'm saying. So we're the only ones you're talking to?
Oh, the cops or?
We're not the cops.
What do you mean?
We're not the cops. That is crazy. We're not the cops. We have an organization that just kind of checks online for adults like you meeting children. So we can't arrest you. We don't want to arrest you. We want to make sure that you either get some help or the police take care of you, you know? If we call the police, they're going to make you get some help, you know? But I'm wondering, it doesn't seem like you're comprehending anything I'm saying, you know? Are you?
Yeah.
Like if we leave, what happens?
I probably block you.
You'll block me?
No, I'll block you.
Okay, that's a good start, but why would you block her?
Because, I think they're talking to me.
Okay, but what about the next one?
I don't know. It's just, I messed up.
But you've done this before and you're doing it again, right?
Before.
I mean, in the last 5 years, you've done it before. You know what I mean? Your mom said we've had a continuous problem of this and other things. You know? Do you like sending money and stuff? Did this person ask you for any money?
No.
No? Okay. I just want to clear that up. We weren't trying to get you for your money.
That's fine.
Do you send a lot of people money?
Kind
Yeah. You work hard, bro. Why? You work hard, don't you?
of. Yeah.
And do you think they really need your money or what? That's not my business. I'm just thinking you work hard, right? You got to pay for your bills and have things, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that. But you told the 8 and the 13-year-old that I got a big dick. Probably going to be really big for you. Well, wouldn't your penis be big to any little girl? You know, are you proud? Are you proud of that? Were you just trying to brag to her? Just trying to show off, kinda, or?
Kind of.
You asked her if she had tiny nipples. I mean, I don't know what an 8-year-old or a 13-year-old would have, but I'm assuming it would be tiny. Do you think 8-year-olds get horny?
Don't think so.
You don't think so? Because you kept asking her if she was horny. The 8-year-old, specifically the 8-year-old. So, do you want to have sex with your cousin? Be honest, man. Just be honest. This one I won't tell your mom. Just be honest. Are you attracted to your cousin?
Kind of.
Yeah. And she's young?
No, it's like 34.
Oh, okay. She's your blood cousin?
Kind of.
Do you have nieces and do you have young kids that hang around, like family parties and stuff like that? Younger?
Younger. Sometimes.
Are you attracted to some of them? You're not? And you were always worried if she was out having sex with other people. Did you fall in love with this girl?
No.
No? So what do you think, man? Do you think what you did is wrong?
Yeah.
Do you think it's serious?
Yeah.
I mean, we're treating you pretty good, right?
Yeah.
We're not being mean to you or nothing. We're not scaring you or nothing, right? Okay. Trust me, we normally aren't this nice, but I think you need some help, dude. I think you really need some help. But I don't think you understand that you need that help. You could go to prison for 20 years if you did this, right? You know that, right? I mean, an 8-year-old, man, how does that turn you on? Because it does. Because as you were talking to the 8-year-old, you also sent a masturbation picture. So you masturbated to an 8-year-old. Do you think you need to get that addressed? Do you need to talk to a doctor, you think?
Yeah, kind of.
Good. And that's the first step, is being honest, all right?
Yeah.
I know you're 8, but can you please keep this a secret? Why did you want her to keep it a secret?
I was drunk when I said that.
Because what?
I was drunk when I said that.
I couldn't hear you.
I was drunk when I said that.
You were drunk when you said that? Do you have a drinking problem?
No.
No? I think if you tell an 8-year-old that you want to have sex with her when you're drunk, you got a drinking problem.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me.
Yeah.
Or you have a problem anyway, because, you know, I've been drunk before.
Yeah.
You know what I've never done? Never, ever, ever sent a dirty picture to an 8-year-old or a 13-year-old. So, and you begged that 8-year-old for a naked picture. You said, think of something else. Say you're not nervous and just send me the naked picture. I bet you have a beautiful body. Do you want help?
Yeah.
Would you like me to call the police?
No.
Why not?
I don't know what, like, see a doctor?
But are you gonna do it? Seems like when anybody tells you what to do, you run, you know? Like you run from responsibilities, from what I gather.
I'm not going to the hospital someday.
You wanna go to the hospital?
No.
You want to?
Yeah.
What do you think a hospital would do for you?
I don't know, like a therapy or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good start. I do, but would you really go? Or
Yeah.
do you need to be forced to go? Because I know if mom and dad tell you to go, you're not gonna listen, right?
Yeah.
David. And it's just you and Jason here?
Yeah.
Does he like younger girls?
No.
Does he have a kid? No. So you never have kids here? Never? We got every message from start to finish, buddy. Every message. We kept everything. Where do you take all those naked pictures at? Huh? Here or at your mom's?
Okay.
Because we saw a lot of pictures at your mom's house. Like where you're, you know, the picture you took outside, the dog and all that. So
Yeah.
that dog, was that white dog that's at the house, or do you have a white dog?
It's my parents' house.
At the parents' house, okay. That's where we were at. We
Yeah.
thought you lived there.
Oh, no.
How'd you know that?
That's I called there every morning.
You called there?
No, every morning I called there.
You went there this morning?
No, I called there every morning.
Okay. Sorry, I'm bad with hearing. It's probably not you, it's probably me. Would you be honest with your parents about this? That's up to you.
Probably.
Do you think they should know what you're doing? No? Are you embarrassed, man? I'm getting nothing from you, bro. And kind of, but not really?
Yeah. Very nervous.
What do you think, Cooley? Captain?
I think we talked to your mom for probably 20 minutes before we came here, and your mom really cares about you, and she wants you to have help, dude. I think in order for you to get help, someone's got to know about this, because this is affecting our lives, man. Between us, we got 4 children that we raise in Broomfield, Colorado, and you're up there messing with our kids, dude. That's affecting us so much that we came down here for the whole weekend to find you and talk to you and straighten this out. You've been offered a lot of help from your mom and dad, and you haven't taken it, man. So how do we know when we leave here you're gonna get some help? It seems to me the only option is to call the police at this point. Like, I know you're embarrassed, but we have children we need to protect. We have them we need to protect up there. We got them we need to protect here. We can't have you out doing this, brother.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I just want you to understand, man, do you think you do well in prison?
No.
So say this 13-year-old and 8-year-old got a bus ticket here, and they came to your house and it was just you and them. How far would it go?
Florida.
Would you at least use a condom?
Yeah.
Or would you try to get them pregnant?
Like open the door.
Because you know pulling out is not a guaranteed thing, right? So would you have sex with them without a condom and take a chance of getting them pregnant?
No.
Do you think that would be a big mistake?
Yeah.
So you would use protection? Do you know if you would have done that, that's rape, right? You understand that?
Yeah.
Because even though you said right here, because you were a really nice guy at one point, and you're like, you know, I respect you. You said, I respect you. I won't do anything that you don't like. Or I won't make you do anything that you don't like. And then penis picture, do you like my dick? So it was like, wow, you're being nice. And then boom, penis picture, you know?
Yeah.
And then 2 messages later was, hee, it's gonna be big for you. Go play with yourself. And then you wanted to do a video chat. So if have you done a video chat with any of these girls? Do you know if you did? It's child pornography. Each one photo, one picture, one video, they're all felonies to their self. Just right here, man, there's 3 felonies you committed that could be 30 years in prison. Could be. It's not gonna be. It could be. I think you're gonna get, honestly, a chance to get some help. But you're gonna have to get help, because if somebody finds you again, man, what's gonna happen? It's gonna keep happening. And your parents told us that they've tried. Dude, they're not gonna be here forever. What are they gonna, how are you gonna take care of yourself when they're gone? And yeah, I hope so, but dude, you're 28 years old, man. It's time to, you know, 28 and 13 can't be together. Would you date an 18-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, would you date a 17-year-old? Why not? I mean, you'd obviously date a 13 and an 8-year-old, so I think you would. What I'm trying to get at is it's against the law, man. And it's disgusting. How old is your nieces? Do you have any 11-year-old nieces, 8-year-old nieces, 13-year-old nieces?
No.
You have them in that age, though, right?
Yeah.
What would you do if some random guy was trying to have sex with them? How would you think about him? You'd probably want to whoop his ass, right? That's your cousins. But you like your cousins, so maybe, I don't know. Have you touched any of them kids?
No.
You got to be honest, man.
Oh, no.
Never? Even the older ones?
Oh, the older ones, yeah.
Your family?
Oh, yeah, family, but like some other ones, Mexico.
That's fine. It's not against the law. I'm talking about your family.
Oh, no.
Like, is there anybody in the family? Because everybody's gonna know what happened, all right?
Yeah.
And so people are gonna talk. Are we gonna hear? Is anybody gonna come out and say, hey, we talked to him? Because, like I said, the more honest you are with us now, if we know about it, it's not gonna shock us. Are we gonna hear? Because I'm telling you, are we gonna have more girls on Facebook saying, hey, I talked to that guy, I'm 13?
Oh, no.
We're not gonna have that?
No.
Time for honesty now, man. It's time it's time to start getting rid of these secrets, man. You
Our
need
word.
help. We need to get you fixed. Can't have you going after these kids, man.
Oh, no.
It's not, one time is not good, man. One time. And even just that you talk to him like that, dude, you can destroy a 13 or an 8-year-old. Do you talk this way to adults?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
At least you're honest.
Yeah.
Do you get a good response from the adults when you talk like this?
Sometimes.
Really? They like it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Is there other children down here you talk to, not in your family?
No.
No one, like,
No.
if we go through your
Oh.
phone, we're not going to see other people on Facebook.
No.
We're not going to see them on, no?
No.
Any more up in Colorado?
No.
You know why that's hard to believe? You know why it's hard to believe? Because we have 3, and you're on all 3 of them. You know?
Yeah.
That's all we got, and you hit every one of them.
So that tells me, and where did you get that? Where did you get those girls? Where did you find them? 'Cause
Okay, I didn't.
we didn't DM you.
Not.
What group are you hanging out in? You're hanging in a teen group, aren't you?
No.
So how'd you find us?
Okay, I didn't.
We didn't DM you. You DM'd us. How do you find people is what I'm saying.
How they find me?
Or if you find them, because you found us.
Want me to check for the first message?
Just really worried, man. I mean, you got your parents. Is that your little brother inside?
Yeah.
That's your little brother?
Yeah.
You want him to see this stuff?
It's the first time you talked to our decoy.
That's you.
That's you. That's
we,
us.
We don't ever reach out to anybody, buddy. Ever, ever, ever. And she's in a teen group, which tells me you plucked her from a teen group.
April 28th, 1:16 p.m. You said hi. That's the first time we heard from you.
I feel bad, man. I do, but at the same time, we've got 234 exactly what you're doing. Actually, you're on the upper end of disgusting. It's pretty bad, bro. Do you agree?
Yeah, it's bad.
We drove 10 hours, you know, all the way to, you know, what town are we in right now?
Las Cruces.
Is this Las Cruces too? So 10 hours just to talk to you, probably pretty serious, right?
Yeah.
Were you in Denver recently?
Yeah.
Last weekend.
Were you thinking about letting her know, or no?
Maybe.
Why not? What was the reason?
I can't want to see it.
Because you're with your mom, probably?
No.
No?
I can't want
You just didn't want to?
Yeah.
How often do you drink?
Maybe.
Because you talk to us every day. You're not drunk every day, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think you understand. I do think you need to get some serious help. I think you've done this a lot and nothing's ever happened. And so you don't feel that you could leave in cuffs, man. You could go to big boy jail. And do you know what those guys go through? Pedophiles and stuff, people that hurt children. Do you know how they do in jail? They don't like those people, you know? I'm not threatening you. I'm just trying to get you to realize, man, this is not a joke. And I think honestly you probably block us, but I think you would be very easy to catch again. Because you'd probably do it again. Is that Josh? Oh no. I mean Jason? Never mind.
No.
Where's he at work?
Yeah.
He knows nothing about this?
No.
That was at your mom's house, right?
Yeah.
When was that?
Last year.
It was last year. So all these pictures that you sent, I'm not gonna put these on your guys' camera, but all these pictures, when was that one?
That was last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
When was that one?
Last year.
How about that one?
Last year.
Took a lot of weenie pictures, huh?
Yeah.
Proud of it?
No.
Where's this at?
That one?
Yeah, where's...
Mexico.
That's in Mexico? When was that?
Last year.
When was that?
Last year.
When was that?
Last year.
It's disgusting, man. You sent that to an 8-year-old. An 8-year-old. Is that Dad? I mean, I'm just showing you, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think an 8 or a 13-year-old shaves their vagina? What do you think we do, David? What do you think we do? Do we just let the police know and hopefully you get help, or what do you think?
Go therapy.
I mean, I think the police need to know either way, but as far as you going to jail, I don't know, you know? But you do need therapy, bro.
Yeah.
You do. And when we leave here, it's up to you, because you obviously don't, your parents can't make you do anything. You're an adult.
Yeah.
And right now, it's not like, you know, if you're 16 or 17, the judge is going to give you leadway. I don't think they are. Are you thinking correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you have any disabilities?
Yeah.
Does it make you think different?
Sometimes.
Does it?
Yeah.
So do you think that's a problem?
Yeah.
Are you getting help for that?
Yeah.
Well, good. I want you to get help, man. I really do. I'm not here to pound you and all that, which I wanted to. We came here with much more intentions, bro.
Yeah.
You know? But I think there's a situation that you need to fix.
Yeah.
This is as good as it gets, bro. You are lucky we're not the police. You are lucky. I'm not saying, so the police are gonna come and talk to you, okay?
Yeah.
They are gonna come talk to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're gonna come, I think. But we're gonna tell your parents, but you're gonna have to figure this out. They can't keep saving you, man. And if we wouldn't have stopped you today, you would have kept going. And this book would be this big, you know? So we saved you by stopping this. But we can't guarantee you're not gonna do it again. We're certainly gonna check you out, you know? We're gonna be looking, we're gonna be watching. Dude, I have 13-year-olds, man. I'm 40 years old. I have 13-year-olds. They're not coming for you. But I think you should be honest to your mom. I really, really do. I think you need to get help. They really want the best for you, man. Your mom says nothing but good things about you. Is there bad crime out here?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Yeah. Avoid the border. So
Huh?
Avoid the border.
How far is that?
Like an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. 5 hours.
Okay. Is that where you go to Mexico a lot? Right there? Or you go to Chihuahua or whatever?
Yeah.
How far is that?
Like 2 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And man, I'm telling you, there's so many scams on the internet. Dude, if they ask you for money, I promise you they're screwing you, bro. They don't love you. They're gonna leave you as soon as you give them all your money, they're gonna leave you. But I don't even care about that shit, dude. That's just being stupid, man. Seriously. But this right here, this is not being, this is a sick problem, man. This will put you in prison. That other shit, you're gonna be broke. This shit, you're gonna be broke in prison. So I don't really have much more. Do you guys?
Yeah, I got a bit more, man. Your mom has really done all she can to help you, man. She's been telling you about sending this money to people that is not doing anything for you. Has it ever done anything for you? Have you ever seen a benefit from sending money to these people? They say they're your girlfriend all of a sudden. But what does that do for you, man? You need to live. It sounds like your parents have a lot better idea about what's going on than you. It sounds like your decision making has not been good. And you're not interested in listening to them, dude. So it's probably time you start listening to people who know a little bit more about life, who got more experience. The reason I say this to you, and it doesn't have much to do with why we're here, but is you need to start making better choices, man. Yeah. And the bad choices you're making now are affecting children. They're affecting lives, and they're affecting your life. It's gonna fuck you up if you keep doing this shit, man. Yeah. Listen to people who know a little bit more about life. Listen to people that care about you. They obviously care about you. Do you want to go talk to your mom and dad and let them know what's going on?
You should, man. It's the start to getting, I mean, pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna gather everything you told us, all right, and we're gonna turn it in, and we're gonna tell them what we think. You know, if it sounds like you're taking accountability and stuff, we're gonna let them know. You know, but you gotta want to get better, man. This can't be fun life, dude. It can't be a fun life. Yeah. You know, I mean, you're spending your money as soon as you get it, either sending it away or doing drugs. It's not life, bro. And then this shit right here, everything you do, bro, is just sexual. I mean, if you want to go read over this book. It's disgusting, man. You know what it is. Do you have all those messages on your phone? You erased them already? Yeah. Why do you erase them? You don't want to get caught with them? So you understand what you're doing is wrong, right? It's disgusting, right? Some people, do you know some people do this? They wouldn't come with cameras. What if it was the dad that came? The dad of the 8-year-old? What do you think would happen, man? They wouldn't go talk to mom, you know? So I think you should be honest. Maybe you want to tell your mom, whatever. We should explain to them what we're doing, I guess, right? Yeah. And we'll kind of hang out and wait for them to come. But you gotta want to get better, bud. Come on. They love you, man. And you know what your mom said? She said, please go make him stop this, because she cares about you. And they've done everything they could do. They can't do anything else. And she's so worried that she's gonna pass away. And who's gonna take care of you? You know?
Make him stop this. Make him stop sending money.
That's what she said,
man. Make him stop talking to kids. We can't make you do shit, man.
That's why we wanted to talk to you alone. Yeah. You know?
We drove 10 hours for a chance to make you stop doing this shit.
That's it, bro. We spent a lot of money in 10 hours just to come get you. And we gotta go home. You gonna take us home? No, you're not. I hope this smile is nervous, man. I really do. I hope it's not that you just don't give a fuck, because that's what I'm getting, and it sucks, but I mean, I can't force you to want to get better, you know, but I can force you to stop touching kids. I promise you. I promise you we're going to watch you like a hawk, bro. You're not going to touch our kids, all right? And I certainly wouldn't suggest you touching your cousins. It's not right. You know that, right? You shouldn't, I mean, I'm not your boss or your dad or your mom or nothing, but you shouldn't be having sex with your cousins. You can't be doing this. All right?
I want you to know too, man, this entire time, August 25th, you've been talking to an adult woman who's disgusted every time you send a picture. Everything you said to these children. Because most adults would be disgusted. It's healthy. And I asked her just now if she wants to talk to you. If she wants to talk to you on the phone, and she said no. I think you dodged a bullet there, dude.
Yeah.
I really think you did. She does amazing work. She's got a lot of guys like you. And thinks you're just as bad as anyone.
All right, what do you think? Let's go in there and talk to moms?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, come on. You can go first. You
can go first. Get some help.
Yeah. He said he wants to talk to you, but maybe another time. So just so you, I thought you were outside. All right, just so you guys know, the police are gonna come talk to him. They're gonna come talk to him. You just got to get help, man. You got to get help. Seems like he wants to, but it almost seems like he doesn't understand. Do you think he understands what we're saying?
Yes, sí entiendo, ¿verdad, mijo? Todo lo que te están diciendo.
Oops, sorry.
Yes, but he's like that. He just listen and he's not talk too much. He's
Yeah, yeah.
He's
I kinda
saying when
noticed
we
that.
talk to him, he just look at me and I say, you need to understand what problem you can get about it.
And be honest with them, man, all right? He was scared. We're like, are you going to tell your mom the truth? He said no. We're like,
No,
well, you
he-
better tell him. Okay, I
No,
will, I
he
will.
always lie. We say,
Yeah.
what happened with this one? He always say different thing. And you
Yeah.
need to tell us the truth because we need
She
to
didn't
hear.
ask for any money. Did we ever ask for money? So there was no money. He just did, it was sexual every day. And he wanted child porn. So
Sí, mijo, es como
8-year-old
sexo, la verdad,
child.
en eso.
I mean,
Vas a tener que cancelar todas tus redes sociales si no quieres ir a la cárcel. Tú tienes que escoger, porque ellos te pueden arrestar ahora por lo que estás haciendo. Puedes cancelar Facebook, cancelar todo. Nada, para que sepas que eso no es nada bueno. I told him about that. That one is a good thing. I told him. I look that one, that lazy guy. I say, it's because you play all day. You don't want to go outside. You need to go outside.
Yeah.
You need to meet people, to know girls outside. Over here inside in the phone is nothing.
and it's not good. The internet's not good, man.
No, I told him, sometimes these pictures, this person we thought maybe it's not them. They change the pictures or they different people.
So our 8-year-old is a 38-year-old.
Hello.
What's going on there?
I'm with a nonprofit group called Colorado Pet Patrol. We operate out of Broomfield, Colorado. There's a gentleman in there who was arranging to meet with a 13-year-old child for sex, as well as an 8-year-old child. It was all done over the internet. There was never any meetup. We're actually from Broomfield, Colorado. We have 236 catches up there and 116 arrests on site. So we have a binder full of all the chat logs that they've ever done. There's a lot, I think 7 or 8 penis pictures that he sent, a video of him masturbating. He admits to everything. We have about an hour-long interview on video for you.
Okay.
And he's just right over here in the next door down.
Okay, let me get his information.
Okay.
Let me get his information.
Okay.
And since I don't know much about the case, that way I don't have to read
Yeah.
rights, nothing. You know, I'm just gonna get it
Absolutely.
to identify him right now.
Okay, so right
call
now,
my supervisor.
Yeah.
Let him know so we can see about getting some detectives to come out.
yeah, and yeah, he says he needs help. His mother and father are in there. There's a young child who's I think his brother, and 2 members of my team are in there right now.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Baby, let's walk down. Follow you down there,
Yep.
and then I'll.
How are you?
How you doing there? Hello, how are you doing there? Good. Okay, just get in here. I don't know much what's going on. Okay, I don't know much. There, you know, got some little pieces of information. Okay? Do you have an ID that I can see, sir? Okay, let me ask you, gentlemen.
Yep.
Okay. Let me ask you, something like this. Okay, you guys obtained all your evidence.
Yes, sir.
He provided it to you voluntarily.
Correct. Well, he didn't provide it to us voluntarily. This
It's
was
the stuff that you
chat
guys
logs.
got.
Yeah,
Chat
yeah, yeah.
logs. Okay.
But
No,
we
sounds good.
he voluntarily, we let him know who he was. We actually went to the mom. She brought us here.
Okay.
She really wants him to get some help because it's been an ongoing issue.
No, it sounds good.
So-
Let me get a supervisor.
You got it.
Okay, let me get a
You got it.
supervisor, and then I'll.
Thank you.
I'll be right with you.
Thank you. What a nice guy. Good job, guys. I think mom's about ready.
How they doing?
They were fine. I explained it to him, and she said, "I understand." They're like, she goes, "Mijo, he's 8." Pointed to the kid. I said, "How old is he?" She said, "He's 8." And I think it struck him a little bit. He's 8. I said, "Dude, she was 8." He's just still kind of smirking and smiling. I don't think he understands. Ugh.
I think he does.
Well, I know he knows what's wrong. I think he understands how serious it is.
I think his reaction was a little off to it, probably from the drugs or mental issue maybe.
He said marijuana.
But it's not a normal reaction you'd expect.
She told us he was going to do that.
Yeah.
She even explained it. Like, he
That's
doesn't.
what she does to them,
Yeah, yeah.
or what he does to them.
I really think she's almost done though. Like, you can
Yeah.
tell she's like fed up. Poor girl. He's like, I don't know what the hell you is talking about.
Right? Well, let's see how they do down in New Mexico.
I don't know why I got the vibe that this was gonna work.
Yeah.
Talking to the mom, I just thought it would.
Yeah.
I think we.
No, we had enough info on everything. I thought it'd be more legwork, honestly, today.
But once we like, yeah.
Excuse me, can my husband go home?
Sure, of
Okay.
course, of
Oh,
course.
yeah,
See you, buddy. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Aw.
And I was kind of. Just give me 1 second.
Shout out to mom and dad.
Yeah, his parents are
Sorry,
really
guys,
trying
we're
with this
good.
kid.
Well, when we told her, she was like, "This is not the first problem." It's
Yeah.
been, like she was like, "I know," you know. When he went to go get her, I'm like, "Oh shit."
Right?
She was great. She works with kids. She cares, bro. She was like, "Mijo, he's 8." And when she said that, he was just like, maybe he got it.
Yeah. Give that stupid man.
I'm just waiting for my supervisor called the detective section
Sure.
of CID.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just waiting for them to call back. Okay?
You got it.
You guys have all the information. I told them that I haven't even looked at the information yet, because I know you guys do, you guys do a good job.
we got it.
putting-
Yeah,
of
thank you.
putting your stuff together. Okay, so and for me to, I don't want to jeopardize it in any manner. But,
appreciate
for me,
that.
let me take a look.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
yeah.
And before you know it, as of right now,
We appreciate that actually.
yeah, because that way when you present it when the CID,
Untouched.
if they come out,
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I mean, more than likely, I'm sure. But that way you could present your, everything that you have,
Yeah.
and without any interference.
Sure.
From
And we got a lot, so instead of
How long is this? I'm still going to be the one making the report. Since when have you all been communicating with him?
August
August 25th.
25th.
1 o'clock is when it started.
August 25th
Mm-hmm.
of last year. Or I'm sorry, of this year.
This year, yeah. It was.
Like around what time was the first?
He made
12
contact.
o'clock.
12 o'clock?
Oh, I'm sorry. What? April 28th? Is that right?
Yeah, that is right.
Yeah, it's been going
Okay,
since
so
April.
April.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
April.
our guys
It was
mixed
April.
up.
Okay,
Yep.
so it's 4.
April 28th,
At 1:16.
at 1:16 p.m. He said hi. That was our very first communication.
Okay, very first communication, and this has been going, on and off.
Yeah, on more than anything. The only time off is we would try to we would just suck doing sexual messages every single day.
Yeah.
So
Okay. And he thought he was a 13 and 80-year-old.
8-year-old,
Right?
8-year-old and a 13-year-old.
Okay. Gender.
Both females.
Both females. Okay.
And we used an app called it, Face app. Obviously, not a real little girl.
Yeah, exactly. And he sent explicit
Videos and
videos, so
pictures.
both.
Yeah, both. To both the 8-year-old and the 13-year-old. Both accounts.
And today he was supposed to meet with him.
What happened? We came up and just went and talked to his mom. He told us kind of he lived at the mom's house. That's where we thought, and she brought us over here. So there was actually no meeting today. No meeting. He was going to come to Colorado, but he was just getting so bad and so often. We're like, all right, we'll go
So
get
he
him.
thought the kids were from Colorado.
Yeah.
Correct. And originally, I think he's lived in Denver or Thornton or something like that. So they go down there quite often.
Okay.
Once a year, I think they said.
Okay, so you went mom's. Was she aware of this?
I don't know. Well, she not us particularly, but she said he's been doing this. She's like, please fix him. That's what she told us. Go stop him.
He's been sending money to girls down in Mexico a lot.
Yeah.
So
None to us, but like
so-
he's getting scammed and
so
stuff
she's been
too.
saying, stop doing that, but I don't think she was aware of this.
The extent that he's
Yeah.
Okay. I need one of your information there, please.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Don't mind at
So
all.
you guys are reporting this, and
Sure.
it's Colorado Pet Patrol.
Yep.
Listen,
PED patrol.
I'm going to grab a water out of the
No,
trunk. Would
go
you care
ahead.
for a
No,
water?
I'm fine. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Okay, thank you, sir.
All current. Oh, it's warm. You guys pretty busy, huh?
You know where we stay?
Do you?
Yeah, we sure
Is there a
do.
lot of crime up here?
It's gotten bad.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gotten bad. I'm retired from El Paso,
Okay.
and I came up here, and this place is something else.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Worse than El Paso?
Well,
Just different?
You know what? It's a growing town. Las Cruces is growing, so it's
Yeah.
picking up. It is picking up. Compared to El Paso, it's just bigger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The crime is spread out.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Get the Parents were great, man. Very, very great. Good people. It's a sad situation.
And he lives here by himself?
He lives here with a guy named Jason. It's like an adopted brother. No relation to any of this.
Okay.
Just roommate.
So you guys just travel around quite a bit?
We do most of it in Denver, Broomfield area, but we've been all the way to Florida, to Atlantic City, New York. We're never here, but we'll be going to Arizona soon. So yeah, we don't like to travel, but believe it or not, there's so many, man, to travel for. It's unreal. We try to keep it local. This is our 234th in 18 months. We have 116 prosecutions.
Do you guys put this out on YouTube?
We do. Yeah,
YouTube?
we do. Yeah, we do. We got 116 arrests. So in the Broomfield or Denver area, I mean, every county works with us now. You know.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you know what? I catch a lot of that you guys. You know, I don't know if it's you all or.
Well, there's a lot out there.
I mean, it's good work.
There's good ones and there's bad ones, though. You know what I mean? Like anything else. We get a bad reputation because we're never violent. We have never had a fight or anything. We don't want it. But there's other ones out there that get pretty crazy and stuff, and we try to stay away from that.
We appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much.
No, of course, man. Of course, you know what? Everybody's got to play their part.
Yeah.
When it comes to something like this.
Yeah. We appreciate it, man.
I understand everybody's innocent too.
That's right.
You know what? It's good, you know, I've got kids, kids, you know, and I've seen this affect me in life.
Yeah, we do too.
We're all in it.
That's why we're here.
Yes. Thank you for what you would like to talk to. Sure.
All right, so that's Tommy talking to the Cruces detective. Here we go. You want that?
In the state of New Mexico, he can only get internet luring and child
you got to do
exploitation because there's no meat. But if he specifically said, send me a picture and sent nudes to her talking about it, then they can get the 2 charges. So he's going to come out. He says, obviously, I'm going to interview him. He says, but if you got that, we're going to go ahead and take him for those 2, but they can't get him on the other one.
Get on time. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Time to type the pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean and even make it call your spouse. So why don't you come on out and see what we're talking about? We got you on camera. But first, is anyone in the house? Look, we got your chat logs. We got you by the balls. And when the police pull up, we give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado. He on the stroll. Pulling up on Bear from Colorado Bear Patrol. The fucking police. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Nah, we not the police. You can take off at any time, but just know when you do that, the cops gonna be on your line. Come on, you bought booze and lubes and condoms, dude. Even sent dick pics with your face in them too. He came to me, the 12-year-old bundle of joy, your 51-year-old husband. You desperate, boy. And let me guess, this is your first time you wasn't gonna do nothing.
I never did anything like this. I would never do anything like this again.
But that ain't what the chat logs say.
You said you didn't care about the age. You said you had your lube and condoms, and you gave me your address, but you gave me your neighbor's address, by the way.
And then we found you, exposed you on YouTube, and now we clown you.
Call the fucking police.
Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Was Kate, so you know it got
where I said I had oral sex with a 6-year-old boy.
A 6-year-old boy?
Yes, that's what I did. Say.
Smash a like if you think this is fucked up.